So hello everyone. On today's interview, we have somebody we have a very great person today with a very great coach. Please welcome with me Franco Pablo Lococo. He's born in Argentina. He's a former rugby player who played in Argentina and in Italy. And he's working as a visual and cognitive coach. He will be telling us more about this later on. And he has a degree in sports neuroscience. And most important, he's the developer of the Elite Vision Sticks. So Franco, please, can you give us a short introduction about yourself?
Hello to all of you. Well, here I am in Argentina right now. And thankfully, I can connect with you immediately, and it's a very nice thing to do that. I hope this interview can be interesting for you about how you can develop any other kind of exercises and perform better your sport. So I really appreciate Johannes that invited me to do that.
Thank you very much. So my very first question is, you wrote me that you are, and I saw it on your Instagram profile, we will be referring to that later on, that you're a visual and cognitive coach. So you're basically training the vision of athletes, which is so important for, especially for fencers, but for so many athletes. Can you give us a short introduction? What is this all about?
Well, now we know that most of the 80% of the normal stimuli that a player or athlete needs to play comes from the vision, from the sight. Okay, so it's such a important thing to develop and to train, to have good information of our external world. Okay, we need to train our all vision to understand better and to perform better, because as good quality is the same or is equal a good movement. Okay, and this quality of information, it's about perception and what we react to this information. So if the quality is good, the perception is good, and the movement is faster.
So do I understand it right? The more you perceive, the better your performance is, basically.
Yes, there is something that most of the people that do sports doesn't know, that we have 6 muscles per eye. So together we have 12 muscles to train. But why we don't train that muscle? Never. So and the thing is, the curious thing is that the eye muscles are the muscles that moves more in one day, in all the 24 hours, much more than your legs or your face or your hands. Okay, so we never train that muscles, so we never have the better performing of that muscle. That can be more strange, more quickly, and more elastic. Okay, giving you the better perception of the external world.
Okay, so it's about peripheral vision.
No, it's about I will tell you how many visual abilities we have that we can perform, that we can train. We have 7 visual abilities that we can train and be better in our vision, or better I say in our sight, because vision is a complex thing we will talk about later. So sight is what you are seeing right now. You can have 7 kind of exercise to be better on that. So your eyes moves every time, because to give us the image, whole image in front of us, and not focusing, the ice is always moving. We didn't know that it moves, but it moves. Okay. And if we want to fix one point, we need to stop that movement. And to do that, we need to make fixation or gaze stabilization. Okay. So to do that, we need, first of all, we talk about fixation. Fixation maybe is the most important thing and most complex things to do, because it's stopping your eyes watching something on focus. Yes. And to do that, you can train that, and you can also have a talent to do that. For example, one of the better players, soccer players that do that is Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo has a talent of focusing really quickly and really good. And he knows how to do with that. Because as we fix a point, for example, for you, you are fixing your opponent or your places that we want to touch, okay? Yes. So when you do that, you have more information about that point, and your body will move better with more speed or with better angles, okay? And you know how to move really quickly. So focus is really, really important. Fixation. Then you have peripheral vision. When you focus something, all the things around is peripheral vision, okay? And peripheral vision for many sports, for example, sports with many companions on adversaries and balls is really important, okay? Maybe for fencers, not so much, because you are fixing more than using your peripheral awareness here, okay? But for people that play football, soccer, or rugby, okay, they need to understand what is happening in the spaces about. Then you have convergence and divergence. Is the eyes open, enlarge, and close near. So here I'm doing convergence, and there I'm doing convergence and divergence. Okay, you see far and you see near.
Okay.
Then you have the smooth pursuit, that is follow a point or follow something. Okay, that is seems to be easy, but it's not, because you must have all your muscles functioning good. So this is eye tracking or a smooth pursuit, following a point that moves.
Okay.
Another thing to do is accommodation. That is the ability of the lens of our eyes to see clear near and to see clear far.
Okay.
This is accommodation. And then you have saccadic eye movement, yes, that is a jumping from two fixations, jumping from here to here in a quick way. Okay? Or, okay? Jumping from one point to another. When you do that, your brain stops receiving information. It gets blind. Okay? This is an incredible thing that the brain does.
Wow.
Of closing information and fixing one point to another, yes? And the last thing is the perception of the death. So how is the other person distant from me? Okay? This perception is really important to understand how I can move in the space-time. Yes? So this is just one of the things you can train more to be better in your performance.
Okay. So these are the 7 things you can basically train. I mean, I'm sure this will take time. What do you think if you would start training as an athlete, as a fencer? How often you should work on that?
I think you can work specialize just in these three days a week, or 3 times a week, or 4 if you are really competitive. Okay. But the thing is that if you have time, you can do it every day something, because is you are working your brain, and your brain, the good thing of your brain that is that change better, or change, and you feel the changing better than your body. Your body need time to develop muscles or speed, but your brain is more efficient, more plasticity. Yeah, your brain has no limits. Okay.
Okay.
And of knowing and understanding and perceiving the changes that you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it would be good for a fencer, for an athlete, to train that directly before the competition to, let's say, let's activate yourself a bit and to activate your vision in some way?
There is two things. One is the training in time, for example, a month before the competition.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing is also to stay 5 minutes before the competition. 5 minutes meanwhile you are doing a warm-up
mm-hmm.
before the competition.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you have a good activation, a good brain activation,
mm-hmm.
All of you will be engaged better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you will understand better your behavior.
All right. So I bought them, and I hope they're on the way already. I would like to go now to the Elite Vision Sticks. Oh, you're already showing them. Can you tell us a bit about them? So it's, guys, you have to know that Franco is the developer of the Vision Sticks, of the Elite Vision Sticks. Can you give us a short introduction to them?
Well, yes, it has born for my personal use, because
mm-hmm.
I was training athletes, and I need another tool to make them move better in any other spaces, not just in the gym where
mm-hmm.
I work or my study, because the Elite Vision Stick, you can do the exercise everywhere, sitting here in my table, in a home table, or in a study, or in your room, or in a football field, or in a gym, or whatever you like. You can carry on your vision stick and work on this. And if they are so versatility, is that they have much things to do with that. So you can think and say, okay, now I have an hour, and I will go into to train visual abilities. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then you maybe are in the gym, and you finish your training, your friend's the trainer, and you say, okay, I will do some cognitive exercise, and you have also cognitive exercise to do with the sticks. So the power of the sticks is that they are versatile, they are useful, and it gives you one better thing to do, and the details will make the difference. Okay, you can train vision and brain, so it will be always better for you.
It's so great. And where and how do we get them? You know, I'm sure some of the fencers will text you, and I will definitely make a video about them when I will receive them. So what is the easiest way to get, you know, to you as a coach, if people want to work with you, and how to get the sticks?
Yes, I have no much time to I'm working on that to make my site, my website. Mm-hmm. But I work a lot with Instagram, because it's so instantly work with all the people, and it's a good instrument, network to show you a lot of things, the things you work on, and the things the people also do with the stick. So any person can connect with me by Instagram. So I work a lot with that, and I try to use that, because I have no time also to do any other thing. So for now, I'm using Instagram to be contact, to have the
right. So for all the fencers who are, who contact us, and we will just forward you on the Instagram page, and they can just text you. I think that's the easiest way. That's also how we got in touch. And you will find also the contact details, so basically the Instagram page of Franco in the show notes, so that you can contact and you can get that you can engage with him, and maybe get the sticks as I do. So Franco, thank you very much for your time. It was a big pleasure, and thank you very much from the fencing community to have you as a cognitive vision trainer on their interview. And yeah, we're looking forward, and we hope that some other fencers as well, I'm quite sure, definitely will benefit from the work with you and from the sticks.
I want to thank you for the time to make me closer to this world of fencer, and I hope I can help any one of you, as I try to do with you, to increase your level of vision and cognitive skills, and try to do my terms and my things that I want to always do is train your vision, move faster. Okay, that's my point of my phrase. Okay, because it's that the way it used to be. So I really appreciate your time and this interview, and I thank you very much.
Well, thank you. And this was a great last sentence. With that, we should finish the interview. So thank you, and all the best to Argentina.
Thank you very much, Johannes.
Thank you very much.